Hello, internet friends. Today we're going to review the music from Fateful Tragedy. It's an indie prog rock project coming right out from Delhi suburbs. Poetic fusion of lyric soundscape and video portrayals, which managed to create a psychedelic atmosphere around you, which harmonically depict the stories of modern cinema, literature, progressive modern psychological endeavors, and philosophical entanglement to captivating music that it will reflect on the inside and provoke keen interest in outside. This project is solidly produced and composed by ROY, freshly in his home studio, and eventually when we get this sound on the road, 6 to 8 people join according to the need and sound demanded by the venues. Till now, band members are quite improvised other than main composer, which add new freshness and improv to the sound. So yeah, we got Fateful Tragedy, and this song is called Miss You. Seems like an interesting concept from one artist, has his band, but is combining like a lot of ideas and concept to make this possible. So without much further ado, I'm gonna grab my trusty headphones and let's give it a listen.
10,000 miles and I'm faded apart. Nowhere to hide, but in your arms. Once you be gone, my heart will be sure. I'll miss you, my darling. I'll miss you. I'll miss you, my darling. I'll miss you. I'll miss you, I'll miss you, my darling.
This song was somewhat interesting. I get the idea there is so much feeling behind it, and I do really appreciate that. It sounds like someone was feeling it at the moment of creating this, so I do really appreciate that. But there are some technical things that I didn't like, especially like the drums. It's like going at their own time. I don't know, maybe it's experimental thingy, but I couldn't get a grasp of the drums. I actually thought that I was playing something else in the background because the drums were like messy. I love the guitars, but there are some parts like the guitar sounds like the input stage is distorted, and also the mix is really really bright on the bright side. I will control that and the mix down phase. But yeah, I like the song Miss You. Seems like has a lot of feeling behind it, like I mentioned, but the drums are way off, or at least that's what I think about. The mix on the guitar, the vocal enters too hard, and the mix is a little bit bright overall. What I will do in this case, if I were mixing it, I will take out the drums, leave it like an instrumental but without the percussion, because the guitars sounded nice. All the atmospheric elements were really nice, and the vocals were nice too, but I will leave out the drums, and I will try to control the brightness of the song overall, lower it a bit because I feel it was on the brighter side, and work a little bit on the mix. The idea is there, but especially the drums didn't make it for me. It's like probably something that I'm missing out. Maybe it's because I'm biased to music, the quantized music, let's call it like that. But yeah, I didn't enjoy the drums being all over the place. But the idea of the song is there. I like the vocals, I like the guitar, I like the atmosphere it has. It's just like the drums didn't made it for me. But nice atmosphere, nice vocals, nice everything, and just work a little bit on the mix. But nice idea. I know the core idea is there, what the core idea was. I understand it, and I do enjoy the feeling that it transmits, but there are some things that could be better. I understand that this project is done on a home studio, and I do really admire that, because it's really nice when artists not only create in a creative way, but also get with the technical stuff and record their own stuff. And I have high amount of respect for that, because I do that, and I understand it's complex and takes a lot of time and even money and equipment and whatever. But yeah, there are some things that could be better. In this case is the mix, and yeah, but the idea of the core idea of the song is there, and that is pretty nice, and I do really respect that. So yeah, that this was Miss You by Fateful Tragedy. Could be better, yes, but the idea is there, and just keep going, and every day you will get better at it. And the idea, which is the most important thing, and the message is there, and just keep going. So yeah, thank you for sending me this. Hope to see you on another one.